Can anybody hear me? Okay. Can y'all hear me all right? You guys, maybe just trying a different setup. Hi, Andrew. Can you, Hack, are you in here? Can you guys hear me okay? Very good. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do a test with Skype. I don't even think I have Skype set up on this PC actually. But here, this is a little different shot I had last week. This way, because last week the guys in the Hangout could not see me because I was using the webcam in OBS. But this way, but this shot here, it's the whole Hangout shot, and I'm just not using the camera in OBS. I'm using it in the Hangouts because you can't share. Yeah. I tell you, very hot day out here today. Oh my gosh, terrible. We went out to eat, and we just came right back home. It's too hot to do anything outside. Yeah, so I like to get, I like to do a test with Skype actually, if I get some volunteers. Because what we're trying to do is figure out what's going to happen if Skype, I mean, if the Google. Oh, how you doing, R2 R3? I didn't mean to bother you. Uh, yeah, it's hot. Um, because if the Hangouts go away, you're going to you're still going to be able to stream to YouTube. But with OBS, you can capture your desktop of anything. So if you have a Skype call, you can have, I don't know, 8 or 10 people in a Skype call, I believe, maybe more, I forget. And then you can capture that. That's why I wanted to do. I used to do it all the time. I used to do Skype calls all the time and capture that years ago. And I don't. But that was with I was using Wirecast at the time, which OBS is kind of the same principles. It's just not as doesn't have all the bells and whistles what Wirecast has. Well, they're saying by what did they say, October? The Hangouts are supposed to go away, and who knows if they're going to bring something back where it's free. But it looks like they may be. Yeah, in October. That's what I hear. They may have something where it's going to be some kind of enterprise pay thing or something like that. I don't know if they'll have a free thing where you can have a couple people. But there's going to be other options out there. I mean, as long as you can stream to YouTube. I mean, there is Twitch, but that's for games. But I I I'm we used to use Twitch. It used to be actually Justin TV went to Twitch. So I have a lot of videos that we used to do a lot of streaming on Justin TV. Yeah, and yeah, I'm out here way east of Europe. I guess I'm just south of Canada. Um, I'm like in 200 miles south of New York City, I guess. And then maybe a couple hundred miles west of the coast, I guess, or roughly around there. Um, Yeah, it's hot. Like I said, we went out to eat, and I just don't want to do anything. I came home. I went out and ate my salad and my chicken. Anyway, I'm down 52 pounds. Yeah, I was one. I got on a scale last night. It was one. I was 121.2. I mean 121, 221.2. I want to get down to 200 even. Yeah. But this is yeah, I'm running all this stuff on an old computer. But it's a roughly a high-end computer. It's a i7. I built about, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, but I just upgraded it, put more RAM in it. I have I think 24 gigabytes of RAM, or megabytes. What is that? I forget. Oh, I got an 8 gigabyte video card because for editing. But I have my laptop is newer. That's a kind of a higher end, supposedly a gaming computer. But when I try to do video editing, it just doesn't cut it. That's why I put you can't upgrade a video card in a laptop. Well, you can get an external thing, but I put a new I got a higher end graphics card in here, which lets me use DaVinci Resolve. It's working a lot better. Yeah. But I mess with my settings on my webcam. I have a Logitech C910. You know, all the C910s or Logitech cameras, webcams are good, but this is an older one. But I noticed last week I was getting a lot of ghosting, and you can see it's gone. So I kind of made some adjustments, and no ghosting now. So that's certainly better. Yeah, 52 pounds. I mean, unfortunately, I might have a little bit of, you know how you watch those shows, My 600 Pound Life, where people lose all this weight and they get that loose skin. I might have just a little bit, not enough to do anything about, but I might have a little bit. I mean, I never had it before, unless it just tightens up by itself. But I don't think I'm just losing it so fast, I guess. I'm not trying to lose it fast. I'm just cutting out all. You know, if I get hungry, I'm just going to eat fruit. I'm not going to eat no candy or anything. I haven't had cake. I haven't had pizza. No, I haven't had any kind of candy. And well, I'm lying. I had these little juicy fruit, like jelly type things. I had four of them, mind you, just 4 the other day. But yeah. Yeah, I guess summer's coming. It's like pretty almost half over now. That's why I'm talking about retiring in like a little over a year, and at one point we were talking about moving to Florida, but I don't think I could handle the heat down there. Yeah, well, Andrew, what I'm doing, it's a low calorie diet. Because I know pretty much, I look at everything. I know how many calories I should have. Because I'll eat a lot of these healthy choice type dinners, and they'll have potatoes in there. They'll have some carbs in there, but I think the biggest thing I have is maybe 360 calories, but most of them are around 200 to 260. But and then I have these little breakfast sandwiches. It's got like eggs, and one's turkey sausage, and they might be 260 calories or something like that, or less. But I try to stay around between 800 and 1,500 calories a day, somewhere around there, between 1,000, and a lot of times I'm probably not even doing that. Yeah, it's hard. Hey Brian, once I get my mind set up, I have no problem. But my problem is, I can lose the weight, I can't keep it off. Beer is okay. I've never been much of a drinker in my life. I mean, I drank when I was younger. I used to go to bars, but I really wasn't a drinker. I never, I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, and my parents. I'm the only one in the family that never smoked cigarettes. I tried it. I just couldn't. Never got anything out of it. So my biggest vice was eating. Yeah, eating too much. But now at my age, I have to. It's just so hard to do anything. I mean, even when you're thin. But I tell you what, it's so much better. I mean, I can walk around. I live on a. I guess I'm a little on a incline. I live on about a half acre, and my house goes up just like up on a hill a little bit. When I have to walk up there and get and uh, and weed whack, I would get out of breath. Not at all, not anymore. Will, how you doing, Will? Yeah, I was talking about. I'm down 52 pounds now, Will. Yeah, I just got to keep it all. Yeah, yeah, I'm doing good. I haven't put any music videos out. I've just been working on. Yeah, I've been working on some solos and stuff like that, trying to get speed up and accuracy. And actually, my the Les Paul, it's in the shop. The My local guy. I wanted to set up a little certain, and he was on vacation, so he comes back. He was like a week behind. I think he'll start. It does need a whole lot, but he'll work on it Monday. Because Guitar Center, they would do it, but they don't have no tech on. I mean, where I got it at, they don't have a tech. And then the other place that I normally go to, they don't have one. And they said I could go to Glen Burnie, Maryland. That's another 50 miles from me. Forget it. I'll just take it to my guy. There's nothing serious wrong with it. Yeah. But, um, like hey, I don't know if anybody wants to volunteer. I'll put I want to do a Skype test sometime, and I'm going to put my here. I'm going to put my email address. It's gmail.com, but you'll figure it out. Yeah, if anybody wants to do a Skype test, so we can see how this works, as an alternative to using Google Hangouts, and somebody get in contact with me. Okay, 60 pounds. Okay, so you know where I'm coming from, Brian. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything specific other than calories. Um, I just know how much I know what to eat because I've dieted so many times since I've been in my mid 20s that I know what to eat and what not to eat. And my thing is calorie count. I know how much everything. Yeah, but anyway, if anybody wants to get in contact with me, they want to do a Skype test. On here on OBS, we'll do a stream. We can do that because, like, I know people want to do. They want some alternatives besides Google Hangouts. But you don't think he lost 60 pounds? I'm almost there now at 52, and I did it when I start early March, very early March, April, May, June. So a little over 4 months. Yeah, we're having the one grandson's coming over tomorrow, and his girlfriend and their little girl, 3-year-old little girl, and then maybe my stepdaughter and her boyfriend. Anyway, we're ordering pizza tomorrow, but I won't be eating any. Nah, I can't do that. How's is my video coming in okay? Is it nice and clear? Look, I'm not getting that ghosting like I was last week. I made some adjustments, so that looks a lot better. I don't know how it's coming across YouTube because I have to keep that. I don't want to. I got the YouTube feed open, but I got it on pause. I don't want to tax everything, the computer, more than I need to right now. I was saying I'm not such a real big Kiss fan. There's a couple songs, but actually, it's more than a couple songs I do like from Kiss, because there was another one on the other night, and oh, I forgot about that one. I like that one too. Sorry, the hand thing. What is it? Like, oh, we were watching. I don't know if anybody has Netflix, but they have that third season of Stranger Things on. Uh, is that what it's called? Yeah, and they have a thing where I forgot what they call it. You know, people get if they see a lot of motion thing, they can get it can cause, I don't know, uh, all kinds of stuff happen to a person, whatever. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the Kiss song that I just heard recently that I liked. See, the thing is, like, a lot of you guys know. I mean, like everybody on Johnny Bean, they know every Van Halen song. I mean, I know a lot. I don't know the names of them. I don't know. Uh, I just like, if there's a song I like, oh, I want to learn how to play it. I would get albums just to learn how to play one song and never worry about the other songs. Hershey Kiss. Well, you know that's like 50 miles from here, Hershey, Pennsylvania, and Hershey Park, which you probably been there because you're not all that far from it either, I guess. Um, I'm going to post something because I'm curious. I'm curious. Let's see if I can get my. I think it still might be saved in here. Let me check this out. There's the link to the Hangout. If anybody wants to come in, I want to see how this sounds. Want to see how the person in Hangout can hear me. And which I think they will. Oh, I saw on EVH Gear and TV. He had his son on yesterday. I didn't watch it. I came in late, and then I started watching the replay. But did Eric's son play any? Did he play any? He played an audio. He did play an audio. But was he playing bass or was he playing guitar? I'm a little confused. I didn't get the whole thing. I didn't know. Hey, Charles Green. Hey, while I got you guys here, can you hear? Let me see if I bring us up. Um, uh, mm, um, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try the soundboard. I don't know if you can hear this or not. Uh, Let me see something. Desktop audio.
Hi.
Can you tell me if you can? Shoot, I need another. I got too much things open. I can't get to them. Can you tell me if I got these Arnold Schwarzenegger sound bites playing? Can you tell me if you can hear them? Let me.
I'm looking for someone that lived here a long time ago.
Can you guys hear that? There we go. That's what I want.
Hello.
There we go. And this, I can mute that.
First, I would like to just get to know you. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know right now.
Yeah, you should be able to hear that. You can hear it. You can understand it and everything. It wasn't distorted or too loud or too low.
Wake up, you drunk fuck.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is because the only reason I'm able to do this is because of OBS. Now on my other computer, I got a mixer. I don't need a OBS. I could do that. I could do a stream, and you can hear that because, or if you have stereo mix on your sound card, you could probably do it. Oh, that was your favorite. No, I think my favorite is when you talk about your wife, Will. That's really good.
I want to know what's going on, and I want to know right now.
Oh my gosh. It's a little loud. I can lower that actually. Let me see. Let me see. This should lower that a little bit.
Where is this? Nice to meet you.
I don't know, Will. I don't know. I just know you come back with some pretty hilarious stuff. Yeah, I was only married twice, and the first one was bad, really bad.
My sunglasses were damaged.
Okay, all right. Let's try a different one. Let's try. Here's one which people might not like, but let's see. Let's see how this one is. Get this up here. Oh, ad blocker. They don't want that here. Let me try this. Here we go.
Absolutely yes.
Beat It. Brooke Shields, Diana Ross, Emmanuel Lewis, and Bubbles.
And it stunk so bad. Elephants and giraffes and crocodiles and tigers and lions.
You guys know who that is?
Give them hot milk.
Handcuffs. How do you like the smell? Is it good?
I can't believe you never heard of me. I'm a very popular entertainer.
I could never do something like that.
Yeah. So you can hear it, huh?
I'm afraid not.
I'm in pain all the time.
It could be.
It's Michael Jackson. This is totally false. Michael Jackson. Money. Just because it's in print doesn't mean it's the gospel.
Macaulay Culkin.
And it stunk so bad. Because...
So Michael, what do you do in your spare time?
Beat It.
Oh, jeez. Oh, well. Yes, I'm just Googling any kind of soundboard. Oh, here's one. Okay, this. Here's a real good one for you guys. A real good one. Let's see if we can get it to come up. Oh, wait a minute. It's not the right one. It's not. That's not the right one. Span. Let's see. This might be. Let's see. No. Nope. This would be good. I think we can find one. Let's see. Nope, wrong. Ah.
My name is Marilyn. Well, that's your problem.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Will.
I know what it's like to be swollen and hard, Richard. I love Richard's rumballs.
You should know this, Will.
For all these years, I wondered what I would say if I ever found you. Is this Diane? Please, help me milk my pickle. My nuts, they get a little numb sometimes, and I get this tingling. Guess I'll just have to play with your nuts. Because I've hopped on hundreds of sausage, and Richard was giant at 7 inches and over 500 pounds. I just want you to be my mom. What's wrong?
You don't know who that is?
I'm so sorry.
No.
Richard?
That's who it is, Richard. Richard Simmons.
Well, hello.
All right! Toronto! You feel good? All right then, listen. You know, we may be under clear blue skies, but you know, it's getting a little cool out tonight, but that ain't gonna stop us, because if we try hard enough, we're gonna get this place!
Right. Well, you knew you could hear that. Wasn't I didn't want to play the music. That was Paul Stanley. Gene's sister. Yeah. Yeah. No. Watch. I'll get a complaint from YouTube. Let me see what else. Famous. Okay, let's see. Here's different celebrities. Let's see. Oh, here's one. Oh. Dag nabbit. I don't want that.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more goddamn time.
Oh, by the way, I guess this is rated R, so. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Desktop. Yeah, you know who that was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
I can blow.
Oh, you ready to blow?
Yeah, I'm ready to blow.
Well, I'm a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker.
Yep.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
Oh, really, Will?
What the fuck's that you have to do with anything?
It's my job to handle life and death situations on a daily basis. It's what I do, and I'm very good at it. What was the first thing I said to you?
Get the fuck out my face with that shit.
Oh my gosh. Here's the what's the oh, here's something. Let's see. And then when somebody says something weird, when somebody's saying something weird, you hear a lot of Yeah, I'm gonna. I got 6 watching. I keep on doing this. I won't have any. But anyway, oh, I did the wrong thing. Shoot. Oh, this is alright. But anyway, if anybody that wants to do let me know. Hit me up on my email about doing a Skype test. I have to set up Skype on this computer since this is the only one I got set up for. No, I got OBS on my other one. Yeah. All right. So I just wanted to do this little short thing here, I mean, if anybody wants to come in now, I posted it, but just to see what it looks like and if you can hear me all right, anybody's welcome. Because I want to come on before the big boys, assuming Johnny comes on tonight and whoever else. Oh, was Dave R in here? No. No, he wasn't in here. Nah. You can come in on a phone. That will work. I gotta listen to R2's video. No, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna. All right, thanks for stopping. I'm gonna stop this and play it back, see how it sounds, and but I don't think we'll have a problem. Even if you did the Hangouts like this for now, and I think you get a little bit. Actually, you might get a little bit better quality doing this through OBS than going through. Well, you're still going through YouTube, but. I don't know. All right. Well, thanks for stopping on, and who's ever left, 8 watching. But if nobody wants to bother coming in and doing this test with me, I'm glad I got my. Because this is my. I think when you have too much light in with the camera, it slows down your frame rate and makes everything choppy. So I backed off on the contrast or whatever it was. So, all right, guys, I'm going to stop this. Thanks for checking me out. Oh, I said okay. Here, I got the link in here. There's the link right in here. Hack. It's right in the chat. You should be able to see it. Yeah, I did it like that last week because since I'm the moderator, I guess. Yeah, everybody's a moderator that comes into my channel. My video has crashed. It'll come back. It did. It'll come back. Let me try. It did crash. It did.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, you're here.
I'm here now. I see me.
All right. I see you.
All right.
Can All right. And you can see me, right?
I can see you fine.
Okay. And you can hear me, all right?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound good. Let me.
Okay. I got a couple minutes here just to help you out.
I'll just not do it long. Let me find. Okay. Now, why I'm. Here we go. Okay. All right. All right. I should not be freezing now. Am I freezing? Still freezing, guys? I shouldn't be freezing now.
No, not freezing on my screen.
I mean, in the feed, the actual YouTube feed. See, I have to have it on pause or stay. But well, actually, I could. Nah.
I'm watching you on YouTube on my phone, and you're not freezing.
Okay, very good.
All right.
I'll see how it sounds when. No, just you're gonna need some kind of alternative when.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it has, especially for you, since you're you're getting ready to hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, I don't know about that, but yeah, no, we got to find an alternative for sure.
See, what I'm doing now, I'm just capturing all OBS is doing is just capturing this screen, and I'm going live to YouTube with OBS, not with the. This is just like a regular Hangout, so I'm not going live. Like where normally you go live while you're in the Hangout.
Yeah, like how are you doing this right now? Like you got me on, and you got me on through OBS, which I thought you couldn't do. I thought you couldn't have two people on OBS.
No, I can have just when you all I'm doing with OBS is just it's capturing the screen of the Hangout.
Okay,
that's all it's doing. And you see, you can do a Hangout without going live. So that's what we're doing. We're doing a Hangout, but we're not going live with the Hangout. I'm going live to YouTube with OBS, and I can capture this screen, so I can size it up. That's why everything looks so good.
All right, you just confused the hell out of me.
Yeah,
that's okay.
You're an electronics guy.
I'm not. So I know resistors and capacitors, but I don't know.
It's just copying the desktop of the the window of the Hangout. That's all it's doing. It's copying that. Of course, it's picking up my audio and everything. And it's sending it to YouTube. It's going like you set up ahead of time OBS to stream to YouTube.
Right.
And so and you could do the same thing in like if I had a Skype window. That's why we need to try it with Skype. But I'm sure it'll still work. I mean, they have plugins now where I'm not sure you need the plugins for Skype and OBS but this will work fine as long as you're able to stream to YouTube. You guys will be able to use Skype.
Right. Okay.
It may not be as convenient.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be hiccups. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used Skype. I forgot what my password is in Skype. I had to figure that out. But I used to do it all the time. We used to do when there was more than just YouTube. You had Justin TV was a platform at one time, but they went to Twitch. It's mostly gaming stuff now. Or all gaming stuff now, and there's what's the other one? Ustream, but they have commercials in there, and you could be streaming in the middle. They'll just play a commercial.
No, that's
you don't want that, and unless they're just blowing smoke and nothing's going to happen, which could be with YouTube maybe.
Yeah, we got a fair enough. You got 9 people in here right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is Wolverella still here?
He's fun. That guy's. you got to get him on, man. Him and Quentin would be. They should do like the comedy hour or something.
Yeah,
that'd be really great. So,
yeah, Bam Ozzy's in here. Rick Heffner, hey man.
You see, I'm on a little 19-inch monitor. Normally a monitor. I don't know if I have like a 32-inch TV, and upstairs like a 40-inch TV I have it hooked up to. Right. But I'm trying to move my windows around so I can see everybody at one time. And, see, last week when I was doing it, I didn't think it out right because when you set up, have you messed with OBS at all yet? Or
the only thing I use OBS for is is for videos, and I'm shooting a video, and it's funny because this really ticked me off. I put out a video yesterday. I did a review of this pedal that I got because anyways, and I shot the video with OBS, and I thought, oh, this is great now because OBS can record like, into my interface off the mic, off of my amp into the mic, and I'm like, okay, this is great. So I don't have to sync video and audio again.
Right.
So and I don't have stereo speakers. I just have the one speaker, right? And so I didn't notice anything, and I thought, okay, this is great. Whatever. I upload the video, and then all the comments are coming in. All of my sound samples with the pedal were all only coming on one side and not the other, so they weren't.
You have to set it to mono in OBS. There's a section of
yeah, which and I'm like, shit, and it was so much work to put that stupid video together, man. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
After all that, and then it turns out, it is what it is.
You got to work. I mean, it just doesn't happen magically. There's like settings you always got to play with.
I'm gonna sit down with because my OBS, I set it up with Jason a while back, and now it's starting to do some wonky stuff, and I think I got to reset all my parameters and all that.
Do you update it? Because they're constantly coming out with updates.
No, I haven't. I'm afraid to.
Yeah, well, I think you don't have to uninstall it. It'll just install over the top of it. It shouldn't mess anything up.
Well, JC Smith is in here too. Yeah, a lot of people in here. Brian Cote. Man, It's super hot here. Holy shit!
Here too.
I was outside all afternoon having a cigar, and like I got a gig later tonight. That's why I can't stay too long. Right. And then I saw you were looking for someone. I'm like, well, I'm gonna go inside. It's too hot, and so I thought I'll come on with you and help you out a bit, and then I'm off.
The only thing I don't think it's doing, when you have a Hangout,
mm-hmm.
I guess maybe it's when you're live, it's not switching. Like whoever talks is switching to. Let me see.
I see is on my monitor right now. I'm in a little box in the corner, and all I see is you. But I'm looking at. I got it on my phone. It's switching on the phone.
Is it switching on the phone? I switched it. I switched it to you because it was just me. I was up.
Oh, you manually did that?
Yeah. So I guess maybe when you go live, it does the auto switch, which is not a real big deal.
You're gonna scare your audience if you keep my mug on the screen too long.
I think, believe me, they'd rather have you than me. No. Yeah, I heard how it is when you're like a chick magnet when all your gigs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, my joke is they throw panties at us, but then it takes 20 minutes for them to land.
Oh, my God. Like I said, the only time I ever made money playing in a band, I think I mentioned it before, was like I was 21 years old. The only thing I could do then was like a Johnny B. Good riff. Imagine playing Johnny B. Good riff and Smoke on the Wood or whatever. But anyway, we had like bull rows. One weekend we had like 2 jobs on a Saturday, 2 jobs on a Sunday. But there's some nice looking guys in there, not me. And like the keyboard player, I mean the girls just loved him. So I remember we went out and they ignored me. They were with the keyboard player the whole time. But it was many years ago. But I didn't stay. I just felt guilty because I couldn't play. I always dreamed about playing the solo to Smoke on the Water, and I can do it now, pretty close. Not exactly, but there's no way I could do it back then. But thanks to YouTube, I can do it now.
That's the beauty of the whole thing. I got this comment by Ben Mozzie. This priceless. He goes, "Only want to worry when they stick to the walls."
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
No, I've never.
That's nasty.
I wouldn't even be that lucky. No.
Hey, Sean is in here too. Yeah, Sean. There's no way to auto screen switch. Yeah.
I think maybe it only does it when you go live, because it's not doing it now. I mean, I didn't think you had to be live for it to auto switch, but so I'm doing it. So like, you're showing now, and then but it's just probably a few second delay on, or at least a 10-second delay on the actual YouTube. So I got me. So I got me. I should be big screen now on YouTube.
I see on YouTube. Yeah, now it's you.
Yeah, now it's going to be you. But it's not really that big of a deal. See, last week I had it where they couldn't see me because I had the camera set up in OBS. You set up your shots. You can set up with sound your webcam, and I set my webcam. Last week I had a shot on the right and left, and I had a shot of me by myself, and then the Hangout screen.
Right.
But I couldn't share my. You can't share the camera into the Hangouts because OBS was using it, so they couldn't see me in the Hangouts. You know, you don't want to in the Hangout. You don't want to look at the go back forth looking. You know, it's not going to be out of sync. You all screwed up.
Yeah,
so this week I'm just doing it. I don't have it in OBS. I just have it in the Hangout, so everybody can see.
And that's part of the beauty of the of using the Hangouts. It's like it's its own director because it's automatically switching to speaking, right? You know, if you're sitting at home watching it, that you know, that's what you want.
Well, years ago, I did all tech stuff, and so I have this expensive software. Well, I won a copy, but now it won't work with Windows 10s. They come out with updates, but they're not free. They're a couple $100, whatever. But with with Wirecast, which worked similar to, but it had a lot more bells and whistles than OBS. I would set up separate shots, and I could do multiple shots, and I could do a group shot, and then when somebody was talking, I would just have it on them. Have a big. Yeah.
So imagine how distracting that would be if I'd be monitoring comments.
No, well,
and then trying to switch shots on everyone, man.
You couldn't do it. I mean, you would have to have, like if somebody wasn't, they're not going to be talking a lot. You could do all that or whatever. But I mean, but you could. It's not that bad, But you do. Well, you could have the shots. I could set it up where we could see the, so you don't have to look. I could set up now where I could have the comments shown on me, so you wouldn't have to look at a separate screen. And you could
that would help, yeah.
Yeah, but although it would probably be too small. I mean, am I big now when you're looking not on YouTube, in the actual Hangout?
In the Hangout, I'm in a box in a corner. You're full screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not going to help. But what I do is I'll just shrink stuff and I'll move stuff over, so I'll have everything open up separate windows, so they'll be all open at one time. That's why I'd rather have a big. This is just small screen. I mean, I can still do it, but so you don't get confused.
Hey, Judd's here. Hey, welcome, Judd, and Lars Guitar's in here too now.
So
cool.
Right now I'm gonna have all these windows open right next to each other. I'll just make that smaller. And so, actually, I don't need that. All right. So I got a window with the chat open, a separate window, in Chrome, and then the Hangout window. So I can do everything at one time. And you would be able to do it too. And it's like, now if I want to go back and forth between making who's ever talking, that's still not a big deal. But I have the window open now for the chat, and you just make it smaller and you put them next to each other. Actually, Windows 10 has a thing in here where you just move it over to the right. It'll snap everything together. But you're not on Windows 7. I mean Windows 10, are you?
No, I'm still on Windows 7. This is an old.
Yeah.
I only have the old laptop. This is like at the time it was the. This is an i5. This is old.
Yeah,
it's the only one I got.
You got a Patreon account?
No.
Oh, we need to get hacked a new computer.
Oh, come on.
I thought for some reason I thought you had one.
No, I don't do Patreon.
No, I wouldn't. I mean,
yeah, I do. No, but I do need to get a new. I need to get a new PC. I'm taking this PC with me. Like, even my editing and stuff. Like, I'm still using the Windows Movie Maker because it's still I got it to work on this computer, and so. But yeah, eventually this thing is. I mean, I've had this thing forever.
Yeah.
But eventually, I will need to get another one. I mean, if I'm going to keep doing the whole YouTube thing, and
yeah, I would recommend.
And
thanks,
that way
thanks, Judd. He said it looks professional, but I would recommend, if you can afford it, like getting an i7 with 16 gigabytes of RAM, and if you want to go, I guess Movie Maker's not too intensive. Doesn't need a lot.
No,
of power.
I can do that easily on this one.
Yeah, but if you wanted to use something better, sometime you need. Oh
yeah,
like I recommend getting.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
craps out on me. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I keep going back to Windows.
Like I said, I was using that DaVinci Resolve, and this is an i7, but I had like a well, at the time I had the onboard graphics, and it just wouldn't work. And then I had a 2 GB card, and then it was a little better, still not good. And I bought an 8 GB card. Depends what you want to use. I mean, if you want to get like EJ, well, EJ uses a Mac, and I think they're I don't think you need quite as much power as you do like you do on Windows.
Yeah, that for me be a major learning curve. I've never had a Mac, never used a Mac.
No, same
I've always
here.
been a PC guy, so
Yeah, but he does. I mean, did you see that? You see, he went on vacation to Guitar
I
Center.
saw all those videos.
Did you see?
Yeah.
He did the music one in the
was
motel room
amazing.
where he puts his three. What was it, 3 or 4 of himself
It was
up
four.
there.
He was 4 people.
Yeah, and you can do, and it's easier to do. I did it with I did it when I was using Shotcut, and I figured it out, but it was cumbersome, and it was much easier in DaVinci Resolve. I did it in DaVinci Resolve. Actually, I did it right here when I was coming in here in this room. I wanted to do it again since I lost all this weight, but I don't. You need to match up where I had it on a tripod, but I would never match it up. You have to match up where it was. Typically you want to do it with the camera running, do everything you want to do, and you film it in one shot, and then you split that up, and you mix it all together. So I would never be able to do that now. I wanted to do one where I was heavy. Hey, how did you lose all that weight? But it'd be good. Yeah, it'd be too hard to match that up. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, it all depends. Like, if the channel grows and it's
but I think you're close to 800, aren't you? 7 something.
I'm like 7.
Yeah.
90.
Before you know, you're going to be at 1,000. Then you'll be monetized. You can monetize, or I think I don't know if it's automatically. I've been with you.
I think you still need to apply for it.
Yeah. I think they'll probably let you know, but early on, before they bugged the heck out of me, where there was no limit, you can monetize right away, and I don't want to monetize. I do this for the fun of it. I don't. And then they went to 1,000. But
yeah, well, that's that's the thing. Like I started doing stuff just a year ago. I started doing stuff regularly, and it's like, okay, this is really cool. And it's in the year's time, they just keep throwing more barriers, right? Making it harder for us, right? Like, taking the ability away from us being able to do it on mobile devices, right?
Right.
Because before, like, if you said, jump in my stream, I could literally go on my phone and click. I could still be sitting outside doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they did that, and now it's like, well, we're gonna stop doing Google Hangouts. And it's like, holy shit, man! It's like you're taking everything away, that I need to keep doing this, and you're basically taking the fun away of it. Making it harder and harder to keep going, right?
Well, the bad thing is it was. When you're playing a cover, and but when I understand if you get a claim, it's not the same as a strike.
Oh, I got tons of claims.
Yeah, that is just if you were monetized, I think all that means is you wouldn't get any profit off of that. But I don't think it goes against you, if I understand it right. Because
it doesn't go against me.
Because I was asking if you know who Carl Brown is, and he does the 365.
Carl Brown's awesome. Guitar 365.
Yeah, and he does a live stream on Saturdays. He did one today, but I asked him a while ago. I was surprised because he's got it might be 100 people in there, and I said, and it's when Google started complaining 4 months ago, whatever it was, and he got back to me. I said, how's this going to hurt? He said it won't hurt him at all because he has so many other things. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
he's got Patreon. He has this teaching thing, and it really doesn't matter to him. He's got so many subscribers, and he's only getting claims. He's not getting strikes against him. So
yeah. So. Well, like I said, I mean, if you get to that point, and then it's worth investing in maybe better computer, better camera, better this, better that, right? So it all depends what happens.
What camera are you using now?
I just got a Logitech.
Yeah, that's all I have. A Logitech C9. This one's a 10. I have a C920, and they're good enough. You don't need anything.
I bought this webcams, like the cheapest one I could find on Amazon at the time, and just so I could start shooting videos and stuff and stop using my phone, right? So, and I mean, I've already had to buy a few things. The camera, I got this little boom, bought this mic, because again, I don't want to go nuts on it, right?
You could spend a ton of stuff on
yeah, I mean,
this is probably this mic here is probably the most expensive thing I bought, which was around $100, and it's a condenser mic, which I really don't like, because condenser's going to pick up everything, whereas a dynamic mic, which is on the other computer, you got to be on top of it, which you would probably want if you're doing a podcast. But see,
well, I was using, for the longest time, I was using my actual stage mic.
Was it a Shure or something?
I was using, I was using an SM58. I was using a stage mic, and I actually had my mic stand from, but then it was a pain in the ass, because I know me, right? I'll go do a show and I'll reach in my bag and like, where the hell's my mic?
Oh, right.
So I was like, I better buy a mic just for doing this. So I got this one, and this mic here, actually, it's was it Marantz? It's a Marantz mic, and this is like the best mic for cheap you can get. I think I paid, I don't think it was like $50 for this mic, and it's like, I was reading reviews and everybody was saying this is the best mic you can get for cheap, and it comes with the shock absorber and everything, right? So I'm like, okay.
It sounds good.
It's and then I got this this boom, like one of these boom stands for $20. Like, I got it hooked onto my desk up here. These are shit though. Like, I mean, this thing's garbage, right? But
I don't know if you can see that. That's what I got. It was it was really cheap. Did I get a mic with it? No, I don't think it came with the mic, but it came with the shock mount. And, and I rigged it up. That was like, I know it wasn't more than $20, maybe $13 or something.
Yeah,
like
that's then it. But yeah, but they're it's not working for me. It's all loosey goosey half the time. And then I bought I got an SM57, because I wanted, like, when I was recording the guitar, I wanted it to sound better. So like all my, when I do the what do you call it, like the, when I play over backing tracks and stuff like that, I wanted that to sound better. So I mic everything through the SM57.
So you haven't tried doing it with OBS?
Well, I have the SM. I've got an interface, right? I got a Personas here, and so that's what I was saying.
You know what? I'm getting mixed up. I mean, if you had an audio interface where you could do your like if you had an amp that you could hook up to your computer that had software, you had to have that too. Like
all I got.
The Helix, I have that.
Yeah,
I have that going. Well, you can.
I don't have a Helix. I don't have a Stomp.
So you can't go from your Marshall into your.
I tried that. I tried to go right direct in, and the thing is, if I play clean, it's great, but I can't use any effects. Anytime I put any kind of effect on it, the sound just goes to crap. So that's why I decided to just mic the amp.
See, if you get one of these little practice amps, like the THR-10X, or you can probably get something cheaper than that. It's got software. You could do everything, and there's I don't think at least I could. There's no way I could tell if it was software or if you were actually using an amp. I could never tell. And the Helix too. There's no way I could tell if it was any different.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be easier for you. Like the THR-10X, it comes with nice editing software. And you can pick all your models. You do it right on the computer, but that's not that cheap. It's like $300 for the THR-10X.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it all depends, right? It all, like, if the channel, it's got to be worth it, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what I do now, and then it's fine. What I have now is fine.
All this stuff I'm getting is my bucket list.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Well, I never thought I was that Les Paul. I never thought I would be spending $2,500 on a guitar. Never in my. And it's twice as much as my Strat.
Yeah,
I got American Strat, but I wanted it.
Yeah.
And that Helix is expensive. I haven't even been using that, but I'm waiting for Frank C to come over. He's going to come over one Saturday. I got the Helix 4. He got the Stomp, and you can't. I thought you could mix them up. You can if they're made with the Stomp. I can't use them here, the patches, but he'll come over here. We'll make some patches up and. You know, I got a few, and then I download some off the Line 6 site. Some are good, some are terrible.
Judd is saying that this is all over his head. It's all over my head too, Judd.
Yeah, you say that, but you know, electronics good. I remember I guess it was Dave. Yeah, it was Dave's Guitar Channel when you had him on your show, one of your shows.
Yeah,
you were
because I
talking
teach
about
that stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I teach that. So yeah, that's different though. That's not the same. You know, I'm not an IT guy. I'm far from it, right? So even when I buy my computers and stuff, I go to my buddy at work and I said, okay, look, what's the best computer I can get, you know, for like X amount of money, right? Like, you know, he'll tell me what the specs are in that, right? So, because I you know,
well, I'll tell you what, you know, you get an i7 with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I'm sure anything you get today might have a solid state hard. You want a solid state hard drive, and then if you want to get into any better video editing, get a dedicated video card, something with at least 4 gigabytes of
even Windows 10 scares the shit out of me. Like I think Windows 10, when I get back to work, I think probably my computer will have Windows 10, which will force me to learn how to use Windows 10.
You could, I mean, you should still be able to get it for free. You could probably update. I have a 10-year-old laptop that I updated with Windows 10, and it works fine. I took the regular standard hard drive out and put a solid state drive in there. That thing works really good. The only thing it didn't have was HDMI, and I like to hook them up to my TVs. And I bought this little adapter for $30 at Walmart, and it works great. I mean, I might not use it now because I took my i5 upstairs, but because it's a little more powerful computer. But you know, if you wanted to get trying to do like, I mean, Movie Maker's good enough. I probably would have still been using it, but I couldn't get it to work on my Windows 10. I mean, it'll work on my i5 Windows 10, but not my other, you know, because they're not supported, you know. But there is some, Windows 10 does have a little video editor in there. You can do basic things. You can make there's a little pretty cool, like I think you made the fire thing, you know. You could actually do that in the Windows 10. Hey, look, there's Jason Wade. There's your brother.
Jason Wade is in here. Is Jason Wade in here?
I mean, he's in the chat.
That's a running joke.
Oh yeah.
And Chicken Guitars is here too. How are you?
Yeah.
Hey, Butterfly and Ladybug Show.
Hi, Kay. Oh,
nice to see you. Nice
Butterfly
to see you, Nocturnal.
And Ladybug. Yeah.
Well,
that's because you came, not because I was here. I'm telling you. Hey, ladies, what do you? I say Hack's got to be a chick magnet. Don't you guys agree? Especially when he's gigging.
Oh yeah, sure. I look better in the dark.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
that's what I say.
Cool. This guy again. Don't you have a gig to play? Yeah, I got a gig to play. I got to get going.
All right. Yeah, I want to get going too. So, but if you would, do you have Skype?
You know, it's funny. I actually Nocturnal's in here. I had to install Skype because Eric from EVH and Gear TV a while back was nice enough to invite me to do a show. He does everything via Skype, so I did install Skype just to do that. So I have it.
And he's probably using OBS too, I would think.
I know he uses Skype.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I don't like. Yeah, he's got some awesome friggin' production, man.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. I mean, there's so many good players on here. I mean, you've been listening to Jason Wade lately. Oh my God.
Yeah, Jason Wade smokes. Yeah.
But Eric, he's just like he's like in a different world.
when and the thing is too, it was really cool. Was I mean, this is a while back, and Brian is in here, and Brian and I and Eric, we met up back. Well, it's a few months ago now, and you know, you see Eric playing, and you know, with his Helix and all that stuff, and it sounds amazing. But when you're in the same room watching him do it, and you're like, holy shit. It's like, you know, it's like, my God, man. It's incredible to see him actually do it like in front of you, right? And play that well. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's really
crazy.
Good. Yeah, I mean, unbelievable.
Crazy.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Just wanted to do a little test. And if you wanted to do something sometime, a Skype thing. See if we can do this on Skype, and
yeah,
and I'm sure it'll work. I'm not sure how. I mean, there is plugins for OBS and Skype, or so I'm not sure how that works. But just doing Skype this same way, it's going to work. So
yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna try. I usually do an after gig hangout. I'm gonna try to do one tomorrow with this laptop. So I'm actually gonna take this laptop outside. Hopefully my wireless will work good enough that I can do something outside.
Here was the rules. What I had when I did Hangouts, you had to have a headset. Because you not all the time, but you have a chance. If you're even speakers, your speakers can feed back into your mic, and you'll get all crazy stuff going on sometimes.
Right.
But most of the guys, people don't.
I hate wearing headsets.
And if you could, I know. Well, you could do the little earbuds too, or something.
I'll fool around with something. I'll see if I can get something going tomorrow. If I may or may not do it. It all depends. I got my mom coming over. I'm going to be making her dinner and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. If I got time, I'll do that before.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it, guys. Jason.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, I'm talking geek to you, or Greek to you. Yeah. Okay. Phil, thanks for stopping by. Laura's guitar, Jason Wade, Phil, Jason Wade, Laura's guitar. I can't believe so many have people have the same name. Butterfly and Lightning Bug, Phil, Ryan, Bam, and whoever else I missed. So, all right, guys.
Judd, Denny.
Yeah, Judd, Denny.
Will.
Yep. Will's Bam. Yep. So
Rick.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. All right. Thanks for stopping by.
No worries.
Have fun with the gig tonight.
All right. Thanks.
See ya.